kind of a fairy tale ending. The Zack Willis story. This is my story with Fisher Price. It all started a while ago, back on the farm. I worked for my dad, hauling apples from one cow to another. Then in college, I met my true love, Gwennifer. This is a picture of us on Martha's Vineyard. She was an artist. She majored in art at Pratt University. I was completely in love with her. Look at that tan. There's me and her. We lived the domestic life for a little while. She would make plastic food, and I would hand it back to her. Oh, that's our servant, Polly. Here's an outside picture of the house. That's me in the window. I was going through a bit of a Led Zeppelin Houses of the Holy Place. This one time we drove out to our summer home in our red Mustang convertible. That was the weekend that Gwennifer died tragically when our house was hit by a hurricane. More specifically, a Jeep Power Wheels hurricane driven by Malcolm Fisher and Rodriguez Price. They used their vehicle's GPS navigation system to find our house and hit it with everything they had. This was the last thing that my beautiful wife saw before she died. It was on that day that I knew that I would spend the rest of my life searching for vengeance. I looked in this drawer. Later on, I looked in that jar as well, but still it was to no avail. Then Goldie suggested that I vent my emotions through music. So that gave me an idea. I worked around the clock to create musical weapons. Using the musical weapons, I worked my way up the Fisher-Price ladder. Through charm and torture, I found out more and more information about my wife's killers. I met this young starlet, Cindy Bates, who had had an affair with both of the Fisher-Price owners. She told me that Malcolm Fisher had gone into hiding in the Middle East. I told her that doesn't do anything for me, lady. I smacked her around a bit. And then she revealed to me the location of Rodriguez's fortified stronghold. I searched the house for weapons. I grabbed my utility belt and my nuclear fission spy camera, and I hit the road. But Rodriguez knew I was coming, and he sent his goonies after me, one of whom was my own servant, Goldie. Remember her from before? Well, she betrayed me. Her name wasn't Goldie, it was Tanya Roberts. She and her fiancé, Blake Hunter, with a silent G in his name, ran me off the road. In their Cadillac Escapade, I crashed. And I dropped my spy camera. They locked me up in their castle thing. Some people that had really complicated names. Meanwhile, Rodriguez and his Swiss miss, Olga Newberg, were sitting in their classic, playful, quaint Victorian gazebo. Just about to have lunch. Little did they know, the grandfather clock of fate was ticking. For when I dropped my spy camera, some of the radioactive plutonium leaked out, causing a reaction that created giant bugs. They attacked. They attacked everyone. They overran Rodriguez's guards, despite numerous attempts to stop them with flashlights. I escaped. Rodriguez and I fought off the bugs together. It was our only choice. We held them off for a little bit before the neighbors got mad. She stormed out of her house towards us, complaining of noise, calling us on her cell phone. But lucky for her, Rodriguez had developed a tumor from all the radiation. He died immediately, and the bugs and the neighbors were no match for me. I couldn't hold them off. I had to use my special communications equipment to call my pirate friends to take me away to my island harem. There my bitches were waiting for me. We took lots of pictures. That's me. Come on, ladies. That's the story of me and Christian Price. We are not getting sponsorship from them, Caleb. I refuse.